Alright, how can we get the Clockwork mod? Well, this is a mod that was presented for the Mod Jam. It has a steampunk focus, 300,000 users, and was created just 3 months ago. So it's a mod that's been quite successful, and it's actually super small. The quality of work inside is incredible, from the models to absolutely everything and how it's all put together. You can tell it was made with a lot of love. I mean, look at the elytras. These are, well, the wings. They look incredible, right? But it's true that it doesn't have any special mechanics beyond flying or not much else, or having a crossbow with a scope, but it doesn't really add anything new, you know? Even so, it looks incredible, has been quite successful, and how could it not be? So anyway, how can we get it? Well, basically we'll search for Clockwork by Josh, as you can see there, 300,000 users. And here it shows us a bit about all the crafting recipes and such. Simply click on Files, go to Mod Loader, select Forge, choose your preferred version, click 3 buttons, and then Get File. Save this file in Windows + R, App Data, roaming.minecraft, and Mods folder. As you can see, the last update was 3 months ago. I hope they keep updating it because I think it has huge potential. If we go to Relations, you'll see we need both GeckoLib and Nightlib, so we'll need to download these 2 libraries. Not much else to it. With this, we can start without any problems. Alright, how can we craft gears in the Clockwork mod? The thing is, Clockwork's progression revolves around this material, the gear. It's crafted with 4 gold, and this component is used in almost all recipes in the mod, well, pretty much all of them. So it's the first goal before trying to craft weapons, wings, or devices. Additionally, it also helps us repair, for example, these dragonflies, these broken dragonflies, okay? With right click, we can repair them. Got it? And this way we'll have them perfect and ready to use. So yeah, there we have it. Alright, how to craft the crossbow barrel. The Clockwork crossbow barrel is a component used in recipes, not a standalone weapon. And basically you craft it with 1 gear, 4 gold, and nether quartz. As you can see, gold is the main element in this mod, okay? So super interesting, and its main function is basically to be used in the automatic crossbow recipe, okay? Right now it doesn't have any other use. In fact, well, it's basically a loader, okay? It says right there, crossbow barrel, so that's it, there you have it. How can we craft and shoot clockwork arrows? Well, the clockwork arrows in the Clockwork mod are described as a special seeking style arrow. It's this one here, as you see, a stick, 2 feathers, 1 gold, and a clockwork gear. Let's try it out and grab a normal bow. Let's see if it lets me shoot these arrows, which I honestly don't know. I'm going to switch to survival mode. And as you can see, no matter how hard I try, it won't use them, okay? So we can understand there's no compatibility between these arrows and normal bows. However, they do work with normal crossbows, okay? If you now take these arrows and shoot the clockwork arrows, oh wow, it can still shoot normal arrows. I thought it wouldn't be able to. I also want to see how much damage it does, since I usually kill everything in 1 hit. Let's see how much damage I do to this pig. Let's see if I hit it. Okay, I took off 3.5 hearts. If I take the clockwork arrows now, I'll remove them. Watch this. 3.5 too. Okay, so they do the same damage. Now I'm wondering about normal arrows. Let me find them. Can I also shoot the scoped arrow? Well, I don't really understand the logic, since some arrows are more expensive than others. But based on their behavior, theoretically, they have... Oh, look how cool. You can see them spinning there. Theoretically, gravity affects them, right? But are you seeing what I'm seeing? I don't know if it's like a guided shot, okay? Let's press F3 plus B, and for example, there's a pig there, so the shot is directed at the pig. See? I don't know if you notice, but in the final moments, the shot corrects itself. Do you see it? That shot wasn't going to hit, see? This shot wouldn't hit either, yet it does. Why? Because the shot corrects itself. I'm going to try to make it visible for you. Do you see how it deviates? Okay, not there. The shot deflects a little bit. That's the benefit, okay? You ensure a bit more accuracy, right? Those last meters become more guided. That's the difference, okay? So it's a pretty interesting concept. It'd be cool if it guided from the start, but you'd need to lock onto targets, which would be more complex for hitboxes and such. But there it is. Super interesting, right? This way, a weapon like a scoped arrow that shoots at extreme distances will still hit even if the target moves slightly, which is pretty cool. It lets you aim in a much more relaxed way. Okay, I like the idea. Alright, how can we craft and use the clockwork wings? Well, they're made with 2 gold, elytra, 2 leather, and 2 clockwork gears, okay? Here they are. Aesthetically, they're quite different, right? I'm going to try putting them on to see if I can fly up and glide. Okay, but anyway, you can more or less see it there. And as you can see, we just saw it. Look, we have a little fluttering, okay? It says, boost ready in 2 seconds. Come on, 1, 2, let's go. And there it is, okay? That's the extra feature. Basically, we can press space mid-flight to activate a boost similar to a fire rocket. This lets us gain height and speed without relying on rockets or other items. I'm not sure if you can see the jump boost in survival mode. Of course, the question is, how do I deactivate the elytra? I assume by landing, right? Also note that the boost consumes durability, okay? But using them also wears them down, so keep that in mind. And well, if we go to enchantments, as you can see, we can add protection, right? Something we can't do with normal elytras, I think. We can add thorns, we can add mending too, and unbreaking, obviously. So, yeah, I think it's really cool, huh? I think it's really cool. I wish Minecraft would add stuff like this, man. I'm serious. And theoretically, when you press control also, they kind of point downward, okay? Let's see if I don't fall. Changing angle like this, I don't notice much difference. I don't notice much. Not sure if some are for gliding and others for... Theoretically, the ones that tilt should propel you more, right? But honestly, I don't know. I don't know. I can try to find some logic to it, but I think it's simply that the player crouches, and as you can see, when crouching, moves their butt and the wings just move, but I don't think it has any actual function. So anyway, there we have it. As you can see, they wear down, okay? They wear out quickly, so try to add unbreaking or similar because they deteriorate fast, and that's it. Super, super simple, super cool with incredible sound effects. Alright, how can we craft and use the automatic crossbow? Basically, Clockwork's automatic crossbow is a steampunk-style crossbow focused on firing rate, okay? Let's take a look at how to craft it. 3 gold, 2 clockwork gears, 1 crossbow, and 1 crossbow barrel. And basically, well, if we shoot, we can fire rapidly, see? That's what's cool about it. Also, if we shoot with clockwork arrows, these missiles slightly home in on the chicken. Can you see? Do you see how it's turning a little bit? Look, I'll aim here to show you a bit closer. Let me back up a bit because maybe I'm not giving it enough distance. But do you see that small curve it makes here? Well, this small curve basically indicates that it's going to home in on targets. For example, there's a pig over there. If I shoot here, I clearly shouldn't hit it, right? But do you see how the shot curves slightly? Okay, it's not that extreme, but if the shot is roughly aimed at him, right? I want to shoot near him, but not directly. Look, if the shot is roughly aimed at him, theoretically it should hit, okay? For example, this one won't hit him at all, right? Neither this one wouldn't hit either, and yet, do you see it? Well, it's that small margin of error, very tiny, that they give us. As you can see, it wears out very quickly, okay? I mean, look at the wear it already has. But anyway, there we have it. Very good. How do you craft and use the scoped crossbow? Well, basically, the scoped crossbow is the precision-focused variant, and its recipe is a spyglass, crafted with 2 copper and an amethyst shard, 3 gold, a crossbow, and 2 clockwork gears. And basically what it allows us to do is reload the crossbow, right? To aim. So once it's loaded, we right-click to aim, and when we release, it fires. As you can see, I hit that pig because, as I mentioned, the arrows are somewhat guided, okay? They track targets on their own, but here we have this little pig, and well, you just release, and it's quite hard to miss. I have to admit it. Plus, shooting while moving is super comfortable. I'm going to try, look, I'm going to try to hit that pig over there. It's a super difficult shot, but you'll see I hit it. Well, let's see now. There it is. See how I hit it even though I wasn't aiming directly at it? That's the advantage of having that guided effect, which gives us that small margin of error that's super interesting. And honestly, for long distances, that effect is really appreciated. And not just for that, but because if the target moves a bit, it doesn't matter, right? So it's really dangerous, huh? For PvP. Super, super cool. Alright, how can we find and repair the Dragonfly? The Clockwork Dragonfly is a steampunk mount, and, well, it's important to note that you cannot craft it. Basically, there are 2 states or methods to obtain it. The broken dragonfly can theoretically be found in the world and repaired with gears to turn it into a mount. I should mention that the mod creator hasn't specified where to find it or anything like that. In fact, the mod creator has stated that the only way to make the dragonfly appear is through command. Since he doesn't mention the broken version, you might think it spawns naturally, but the creator doesn't actually tell us, okay? So how do you make it appear? Use this command, /summon clockwork, then broken dragonfly or just dragonfly. If we find it, we right-click with the clockwork gear to repair it. We might need several, okay? Important, this creature doesn't have a spawn egg, so that's why it only works with the summon command. You can ride it like a creature. With both land and air mobility, okay? As you can see right now, I'm flying. I'll try using it on land to see how it moves. Wow, it's really well made, isn't it? Okay? Exit with shift, press space to go up, okay? And it goes where you point, so it's super comfortable, honestly. Super comfortable. You can hover in the air, okay? It's a dragonfly after all. So yeah, there we have it. Alright, how can we use the potion sprayer? For that, we're going to put on normal mode. So how do we use it? Well, the potion sprayer is basically designed to apply potion effects differently than throwing bottles and essentially lets you spray any potion on mobs, okay? As you can see, it's crafted with a gold ingot, copper ingot, clockwork gear, glass, and nether quartz. We need to use potions as ammunition. We aim, right-click to shoot, and that creates a kind of mist, okay? Let's grab a potion. For example, strength, okay? Now I right-click, and as you can see, everything it touches gets strength for 3 seconds, okay? Pretty straightforward. Of course, there are limitations. For example, health or health boost potions don't work, okay? I can't apply it, not even instant damage. Can I apply something like poison? Yes, but of course, a poison effect for just 3 seconds isn't... Well, that's okay. I mean, let's see. It's fine, it's an area attack. Sure, if there were lots of mobs, it would slowly damage them, but it's not that impressive. We also have the regeneration, right? That could actually be a bit more interesting, but as you can see, well, this mob doesn't seem to care much, does it? The regeneration. Also, I don't have the effect, do I? But if I spray upward, I spray myself, okay? Theoretically, there it is. By the way, the potion doesn't get used up, okay? Important. And the good thing is that the potion doesn't get consumed, right? That's also a positive. Look, honestly, restricting instant damage and health boost seems wrong to me. I get that otherwise this item would be broken, but without those, it's useless. I mean, right now I don't see any utility because you'll say, no, Reg, to regenerate villagers. Yes, and I have to spend 20 seconds to regenerate each villager, or even more, because you've already seen that it doesn't care much. Let me take a look at the potions. I don't see any use for invisibility. Jump boost for 3 seconds isn't useful. Fire resistance for 3 seconds isn't. Speed, slowness, nothing good. Maybe Turtle Master. Turtle Master could be interesting. Yeah, but if you use it on yourself, Turtle Master could be useful, but a skeleton will still shoot at you. It's just, I don't know, it's such a specific and odd situation. Water breathing, but I don't think there's much else. Poison, no. Poison might be useful in a very specific moment, but that's it. I'm sorry, but I don't see the utility, especially with so little time. If you told me the potion gives half the effect, okay? I mean, if it gives half the potion effect or something, then fine. I don't know if it has any enchantments. It has a breaking effect. Nah, I don't see the use. I'm sorry. So anyway, tell me what you think about the mod items. I think they're absolutely amazing. I really like the idea. I really love the concepts. I think that hopefully hopefully we'll see this mod in a year and it'll be something completely different. Okay, right now, as you can see, we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 items. Hopefully we'll return in a year and this mod will be fully developed, completely changed, something entirely new. This creator is fantastic, honestly, and I hope he gives this mod a chance because for me, it has so much potential. I mean, I love it. I love the crafting recipes. I think everything is well balanced and super interesting. So I hope the creator gives the mod a chance. I understand he only made it for Mod Jam, but hopefully he'll keep developing it. So that's it. We've explained the mod. Hope you liked it and see you in future videos. Bye bye.